Sitting here by the campfire. Well, hello, it's Steve again, and we are currently at Devil's Pass. I have never ridden this one, but we're gonna do a little fat biking and see if we can make it up to Devil's Pass and back before it gets dark. So, welcome to the journey. Here we are. As you can see, I've lost the long sleeve shirt down to a short sleeve as I'm sweating currently. This is my first break at the power line crossing. Yeah, it's rough getting back in shape, but we'll get there. It's just gonna take some sweat and some time. Anyhow, we're gonna keep biking here. Felt some raindrops. I'm not going to get my hopes up because I know this trail goes up, but I'm going to enjoy this downhill while I got it, because I got to come back up this to get out of here. This is a pretty good trail here. It's rooty in spots, but it's not like a lot of the trails I normally ride that are all roots and rocks. I know the upper side of Resurrection has a lot of rocks in it, a lot of mud, and a whole lot of roots. And this ties into it, so more downhill. I was not expecting this much downhill right here. It'll be a long long, slow grind out at this spot. On the bridge. This is a cute little creek. Okay. That's why I was going down. Now I gotta go back up. I don't know what it is about outdoor activities in my nose, but they like to run off together. That gets the blood pumping. I know I got a big climb coming up. That's gonna suck. All right, I'll save the battery. Been doing lots of climbing. And to say that I'm out of shape would be an understatement. These switchbacks are brutal. Well, here's the first waterfall. See if I can get through without getting my feet wet. Not too bad. There's a bridge over that one. Woo! That cool air feels good. I'm sweating. My hip keeps cramping up. It doesn't feel real good. Definitely needs more electrolytes. Really need a full suspension. Not because they climb good, but they sure ride nice on these bumpy trails. Although this fat bike does pretty good. I just have the tires pumped up pretty good so I don't get a pinch flat. Getting up there. It's just a nice slow grind up out of the bottom here. Whew. Yep, that's a snow chute. That avalanches probably every year right here. Whew. I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'm gonna turn back here. My stupid hip keeps cramping up and I'm not enjoying it. I still got quite a ways to go either way, so I think I'll probably just turn back here, get a shorty ride in, and maybe tomorrow we'll go do another one. Definitely I've drank about a third of my water already. I keep getting rained on too, that's a bonus. Not real hard, just enough to let you know it's raining. This shale looks pretty cool. It's all decomposed. Pretty cool stuff. I guess I wasn't even showing you. It just crumbles. Anyhow, we're gonna turn around, take a break, and have a candy bar or something, and then we'll head out of here. Okay, one granola bar ate, a whole bunch of water drank, and now we're gonna do some downhilling. So hopefully I don't crash. You don't want to go over the bank here. That's a long ways to the bottom. That was part of the reason I didn't want to cross that slide, because you slip, you're at the bottom. And it'd probably take you a better part of all day to climb out of there if you didn't break both your legs or something worse. This is the best part about going uphill, going in, because you get to go downhill going out for most of it. There's the valley where I parked, way over there by those white mountains. Little bridge again. Easy peasy. Now we get that. This is pretty steep going through here. That was a slow grind, and then I started walking. That's when my hips started bothering me. Getting old just for the birds. I'd have chewed this up like it was nothing when I was younger. Still fun though. It's good to be out. Slow down for that so I don't wear it all. If I had my back fender on, I wouldn't even worry about it, but I don't. Of course, the weather's nicer now. It was horrible earlier. Alright, backup GoPro. My other GoPro keeps dying for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with it. So hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad with this one. to straighten the corner out. Wasn't me. Seems like I was just here, but it was over an hour ago. Going down sure faster than going up, that's for sure. I put new brake shoes on last year before I put this bike away. Buddy, felt the splatter. This is a cool little section. Kind of reminds me of where I grew up down in Washington. This is what all the trails down there used to look like. And we're still plugging down the trail here. See, the trail crew was just recently out here clearing trees, which is nice. You guys up here work hard. We had a lot of windstorms last winter. Just want them to know that we appreciate what they do out here. If it wasn't for them, these trails would be miserable to climb over all the deadfall. I remember this hill. Feels like it goes forever. All right. Old Avalanche Valley. Probably most of the trees are gone. I think it's about to take a break. Woo! That'll get your blood pumping. All right, break's over. Back to the grind. Another good word of advice: don't eat a bunch of artichoke dip before you go mountain biking. That stuff fights back big time. Every time I get to a hill, burp that stuff up, it's horrible. Nice part is I got a little downhill left and then a big long grind out of here. We're gonna enjoy the last of this downhill. Trying not to bore you with too much just coasting footage here. Or, I'm not really coasting, I guess. I'm pedaling, but kind of looking forward to sitting by a campfire later. Have a good workout in, and now I'm gonna relax. why there wasn't much in the beginning of this video as far as biking goes, because it was all uphill. And all you would have heard is me huffing and puffing. One more little downhill and then we should be close to that other bridge. I don't know if I filmed that or not. To be honest, I think I was listening to music, so I wasn't filming. I was trying to drown out my heavy breathing, so I had music blasting. Got my leg muddy. Near the creek, so I'm getting close. I'll come back and ride this when my legs are in a little better shape. Which should be about a month. There's the bridge. Alright, I'll turn this back on if something exciting comes up, otherwise you're just going to hear me huffing and puffing going up this hill. Got about 50 yards back to the van, and I decided to go ahead and walk this last little stretch because my legs are smoked. There's the bathroom. Well, as you can see, I'm nice and sweaty. That was a good trip though. I enjoyed that. It was a lot of uphill though. The downhill more than made up for it because I got out of there in about half the time it took me to get back there. It took me about 2 hours to get back there and only about 45 minutes to get out of there, so it was a lot quicker coming out for sure. Oh, my bike tipped over. Oh well. I'm gonna put it back on the bike rack and then I gotta go find somewhere to camp out for tonight. Looks like everybody down on the peninsula from Anchorage is headed home. So we'll see them later. Oh. Yep, this is roughing it. So while I'm sitting here suffering through this campfire, it is 9:28 p.m. Until the sun goes behind that mountain, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy every second of it. Because it was supposed to rain today, and it sprinkled on me while I was mountain biking. But then it cleared up, and it's got a little bit of cloud cover, but not much. Definitely better than what it was forecast for. I can definitely think of worse ways to spend my evenings. But I don't have to tonight. I'm just gonna sit here and suffer through this campfire. Definitely sore from my mountain bike ride, but I enjoyed it. Got the old Vanagon right behind me. And a campfire right here. Trying to stay out of the wind a little bit. That's why I moved down here. It's not quite as windy. The sun just dipped behind the mountain. Snow's melting fast. Except up in the high country, you still got quite a bit of snow up high. But in these lower mountains, it's going pretty quick. Beautiful night. Well, good morning. Another beautiful morning here. As you can see, the clouds have rolled in, which is kind of a bummer, but hey, I got to enjoy a beautiful day yesterday in between rainstorms. Gotta finish cleaning up and packing down and getting ready to get out of here.